one of the cool things is like I went to a card show on Saturday, and I wasn't like in love with this card. I didn't have to have it. I've got a bunch of other Hulk Hogan cards. I've got, I think in the stack here, I'm going to go over in a minute. I've got 3 other Hogan 1985 tops, card number 1s. I've got them graded. They're ready to go. This was just sitting in the case, and it was just one of those things talking to me, um, saying like, you got to have this. He wanted $35 for it, as you can see. I didn't want to give him $35. I don't even know what a raw one of these goes for. And I pushed him down to $30. It was like kind of one of those things where it doesn't matter to me if I don't leave with it, but it's in a one touch. I felt like it was my card of the day that day. You'd see it in my video I made from there. I'm looking at it here in the one touch. The corners aren't horrible. They're not the best. This one's got a little bit of like cardboard come off it. And the thing about these more than anything else is the cardstock, the actual cardboard that they use. That's what's the hardest thing for these guys to get graded, but it doesn't look bad. But the same thing you wonder about when you buy raw cards, especially older ones, is like, why didn't they grade it? And you got to wonder if like it's trimmed or these could even be reproductions or anything like that. But that was the last Hulk Hogan card that I purchased. Since then, I went and I tried to buy a Panini. I think it was called Phonographic is the name of the sets. Pretty nice cards, really nice pictures. I saw the Hogan one for the first time, and just a really cool picture. It's long ways. It's him like ripping his shirt off. Looks like it's taken at some sort of a house show. That one's really cool. We'll skip these ones and we'll come back to them. These aren't in any order, but I did find them in my wrestling box. It's all Hulk Hogan cards, all in order. This one right here, cool memories, red, white, and blue outsides. This is 1987 tops, otherwise known as the WrestleMania 3 set. I'm pretty sure I'm not the biggest guy on wrestling cards, although I do find myself buying them more than anything else. I think there's like 100 picture cards of like the guys by themselves, and then it just turns into like, this is what happened at WrestleMania 3. I don't think it's 2 different series. I think it's like how you got them in the packs, but I'm not 100% sure. There's that. I just said I was going to skip these, but see, like here, this is card 3, and then it turns into, this is card 35. This is American made. This is the picture that I was trying to find to use as the picture for the stream right here that we're on. It's called Ringside Action, but this picture I think is only taken up and down. It's not taken this way like you would for most thumbnails. That's a cool card. Here's the cards that a lot of people remember. They're very, very common these days, but they're kind of like going up in price, I think, because of condition of them. A lot of people these days, they bought these packs for like $1, if even that, and just beat the hell out of them up. They're in shoe boxes or things like that in their room, and they just didn't take care of them. But this is 1990 Classic. This is card 125. Nothing spectacular. This is a PSA 8. When I kind of got into cards, I was buying a lot of 8s. And now I don't buy any 8s anymore. I just kind of buy 9s, the 10s. I buy more 9s than 10s just because of the price, honestly. But here is 1991 Classic. Hogan with the American flag draped over him. It's a PSA 8. Here is a cool card. This is a promo from WCW featuring the NWO, and they were announcing these cards coming out to try and draw interest from 1998 Hollywood Hulk Hogan. I would love to get more WCW cards, but I don't know if it was just how many they produced or if people just don't collect them to sell them. They're just not out there. You just don't see the WCW ones that much out there. Here is a 1990 Classic. You can tell I really need to rearrange these. Hulkamania. PSA 9. We got a card from Japan. These here, as you can see, like all the writing on the back is all in Japanese. I don't know why I don't have the... Oh, because it's not in the right size bag for it. But these are called Bandai, New Japan Pro Wrestling, when the NWO would go over there. This is 1991 Merlin, German card. Hogan there with his hands up. Here's another one. PSA 8. This is him without the belt, just kind of pointing the finger, saying, hey, me and you, it's going down. We have from Coliseum Video. I don't know if these like came out of the magazine or if these were actually in the boxes with the tapes. But here we have Hogan versus Macho Man. You can say it's perforated like the Sports Illustrated for Kids cards back in the day. For WrestleMania 5, that's a PSA 7. We're going back to 87 tops. This is Listening to Hulkamania. This is a PSA 7. I don't know why I bought that, honestly. I think it might have been when I was really getting into cards and not really knowing what I was doing. Here's another American Made. This is a PSA 7. We got a Challenge Answered. 87 tops, PSA 7. Tops Allen and Ginter. This is a really, really small card of Hulk Hogan. I don't even think this came out of a WrestleMania set. I think like Allen Ginter is like a baseball card set. They also feature like pop icons and things like that. PSA 6. 85 tops. This is the rookie set, but this is the insert, I guess you can say, the stickers that would come out of the packs. That's a PSA 7. Okay. Here we're getting... Let's save those. We're just saving the 85s. Here's another 87. You can tell I love that card. That here is a PSA 8. We have another PSA 8. Here's the 98. I apologize. 1998 sticker of Hulk Hogan. PSA 8. We've got a 2022 Prism. PSA 9. Here's some the cards that aren't slab, but it's part of my collection. I saw that they brought back Action Packed. I don't even remember what set this was in from Panini. I'm glad that they made these before they ended up leaving Panini, because I was a mark for these cards. They remind me a lot of the set that like has Owen Hart's rookie. It has Diesel's rookie. They were cool cards. They were hard to find. I remember that they were like $2 a pack, and that was kind of like pushing it back in the day. But like I said, this is a 24. I want to say 2024 Panini. We got a Timeless Treasures. I bought this mostly because it's him featuring him as the NWO Elite. Right there as the leader of the Wolf Pack. This would have been after the Finger Poke of Doom, when he had the title spray painted with the red spray paint, when he was I don't know if you remember the Wolf Pack, but it was like half the black and white coming back together with the red and black. Here's the Hulkster Explodes. I'm kind of surprised I have so many PSA 7s, honestly. I don't know if it's because those cards are hard to grade because of those card stocks. Here we have a PSA 9 of WrestleMania 3. Perforated card, a lot like the WrestleMania 5. These are dated 1993. Like I said, I don't know if these came out of a VHS tape. I don't know if these came out of a magazine. I don't really know anything about those. Back to the 1991 Hogan's. This, of course, has Undertaker's rookie. This is a PSA 8. We've got a 90 Classic PSA 8. Here's 90 as a 9. Here he is, a different card at a 90 Classic. That's a PSA 9. Oh, here we go. All right, we're into this. This card was really cool when I saw it for the first time. This is from 1985 Topps Cyndi Lauper set. Cyndi Lauper, of course, she came into WWF. Big part of the Rock and Wrestling, the War to Settle the Score. I think that's the pay-per-view that she's actually on. That was an MTV special that I called the pay-per-view. But there's her Cyndi Lauper with Randy Richter and Hulk Hogan. His name's not on the card. It's on the back. No, it's not even on the back. There's no mention of Hulk Hogan. I don't know if that's because like trademarks or something like that, but I wish his name was on the card. It says on the back, when Cyndi was 5 years old, her parents were divorced. She has a younger brother, Butch, and an older sister, Ellen. I get having the kids' names on there, but why have to throw in like parents got divorced? But, here we are, 1985 Topps Hulk Hogan sticker. It's him in Washington, D.C. Pretty cool card of Hulk on the street. PSA 8. Here we are with the 1985 Topps. I'm going to use this for 1 minute, and I'll teach you something in these cards. These cards look the same. Doesn't take much to tell the difference between them. This one has a yellow background. You can either think this is blue, you can think this is green, you can think it's purple, but it's two different cards. Both say Hulk Hogan on the front. One is card number 1. One is card number 16. One is looked at as his rookie card. One is just looked at as another card. They both have value. For some reason, this one, because it's number 1 and it actually has like stats on the back, it is looked at as, oh, son of a gun. Freaking Walmart canceled my John Cena figure. All right. What do you know? And they're like, as on the same day that they're pushing out new pre-orders for you to give your money to Walmart. Doesn't make any sense. They canceled both of them. I know they canceled I think it was a Cena, 2 different Cena figures. Doesn't make any sense. There was the one that was supposed to come out at Wrestlemania at the store, and then the clear one that is out on shelves right now, hopefully. But both cards the same you'd look, but they have different backs. One says that he's the champion. The other one just has normal stats. You see both these cards, you want to have either one, but you honestly want to have number 1 more than anything else. This is looked at as this true rookie card. This is almost looked at as like a subset or an insert that isn't as big. But we are moving up the chain with the Hogans. Might be a little bit harder now. They might be going up, but we have a Hogan and a 5. We have a Hogan and a 6. We got a Hogan and a 7. How I got my first one of these back in the day was I didn't notice on eBay that there was 2 different cards. I didn't even notice that there was 2 different numbers on the cards, and they were different. That's how I ended up getting them, and had to figure out on my own what was what. But we have a PSA 7. We got another PSA 7. And then we have a PSA 8. So how you start your collections, however you start them, but you can, start with lower number cards and then just like move up the grades as they get more expensive or things like that. But I thought I had one of these graded, but I didn't see it. I hope I didn't skip by it. This is a Little Caesars Hollywood Hulk Hogan card. It's got not holographic, but it's like Sport Flicks back in the day. It moves, it changes. Pretty dang cool, man. Really fast. I bought these from a lot grab from this one guy selling wrestling cards. All those 87s. We got Hogan. We got Hogan and Andre. We got Hogan. We got American Made. We got Hogan standing there as the champ. That belt looks really, really cool back in the day. There's him. Got the win. Thank you, the Lord. Here's here. We got Hogan versus Andre, the challenge for WrestleMania 3. Hogan with the belt again. American made. America made. Hogan. Hogan with the belt. American made. And there he is standing tall. No, that's him and still champion. So that's after the Hogan versus Andre deal. But that is my Hulk Hogan card collection as it is. But